Once upon a time, in a little village at the edge of the woods, there lived a cheerful girl known as Little Red Riding Hood. She always wore a bright red cape with a hood sewn by her grandmother, and everyone in the village adored her. One day, Little Red Riding Hood's mother gave her a basket of treats to take to her grandmother, who wasn't feeling well.
Remember, don't talk to strangers and stay on the path.
Red Riding Hood nodded eagerly and promised to be careful. With the basket of goodies in her hand, Red Riding Hood set off on the path through the woods. The sun streamed through the trees and the flowers were in bloom. As she walked, she began to pick a few wildflowers for her grandmother. Suddenly, out of the shadows, a large, cunning wolf appeared.
Good day, Little Red Riding Hood. Where are you going with such a lovely basket?
Red Riding Hood, forgetting her mother's warning, replied, "I'm going to my grandmother's house to bring her these treats."
How delightful. I'll visit her grandmother first.
The wolf smiled wickedly, waved goodbye, and slipped away into the woods, plotting his next move. The wolf, knowing a shortcut, rushed to grandmother's house. When he arrived, he knocked on the door.
Grandmother, it's me, Little Red Riding Hood.
Wolf, mimicking Red Riding Hood's voice. Grandmother, feeling unwell, didn't recognize the wolf's voice and called out, "Come in, dear." The wolf barged in, and with one big gulp, he swallowed poor grandmother whole. Then he put on her nightgown and cap and climbed into bed, waiting for Red Riding Hood. A little while later, Red Riding Hood arrived at the cottage. She knocked softly on the door. "Grandmother, it's me." When she stepped inside, Red Riding Hood noticed something strange. "Oh, grandmother, what big ears you have."
The better to hear you with, my dear.
"And grandmother, what big eyes you have."
The better to see you with, my dear.
"But grandmother, what big teeth you have."
The better to eat you with.
With that, the wolf leapt from the bed, ready to gobble her up. Red Riding Hood screamed and tried to escape. Just in time, a passing woodcutter heard the commotion. He rushed in and scared the wolf away, saving Red Riding Hood and finding her grandmother safe in the wolf's belly.
"Begone, you wicked wolf!"
The wolf fled, never to be seen again. Red Riding Hood hugged her grandmother tightly, feeling so relieved that they were both safe. "I'll never stray from the path again." And so Little Red Riding Hood learned her lesson, and she and her grandmother enjoyed the treats together, safe and sound. And so Little Red Riding Hood always stayed on the path after that, and the forest was safe once more. The end.